It's just a shame that Quinn, like, doesn't get to do anything. Like, she shows up so late in the game that because she has to attack 4 times to level up, like, she's leveled up on round 7. You know what I mean? Ooh, Callista Thresh. We want Glimpse Beyond, I think. This deck is going to have, like, Black Spear and stuff. But it's like, if you make Quinn's level 1 stronger, then Scouts abuse her. If you make Quinn's level 2 stronger, then it's irrelevant because she hardly levels up anyway. We looked at Fate Spinner the one time, and it's literally just a worse Buru Sentinel. Like, there's no reason to run that card at all. Her level up is hella strong, yeah. She essentially gains, like, Giga Quick Attack. Ooh, do I want to tempo out an Arachnoid Sentry? The reason I didn't do that is to float mana for Brood Awakening. I want to see what my opponent does here. Ah, Ravine. We can actually, we can double Glimpse here. Oh my god, it's a Howling Abyss deck? What's the nightmare? They get level 2 Fiora? And they just summon Fiora and then I lose? I do have Arachnoid Sentry, I suppose. I missed playing Arachnoid Horror into Brood Awakening to get an extra point of attack. Yeah, I mean, they never do that, right, chat? Never. You lose if they get TF? Oh, that's true. No, leveled up TF loses out on the red card. They need to have more cards to do it. I have Guile. I'm a genius. Leveled Zoe? Dang, they had way more early units than I was expecting them to have. The way they played the early game, it felt like they had a very spell-heavy hand. Ooh, Elise, there you are. Oh my god, they got Poppy? So, we're gonna Arachnoid Sentry the Thresh. And the reason for that is we don't want them to, like, clear a spider to get that final soul and then attack with Thresh and get a big wide board. Oh, Nocturne is what they got. Oh, that's right, she... Oh, yeah, she buffs the Thresh, not the Nocturne. Okay, good. If only I didn't have to do that line. I could have summoned Elise. Our best bet to win is to open attack. And we just have to say, okay, I hope you don't have Withering Wail. Every time they pull a champion, there's always a chance they get something like Fiora that blows us out of the water, so... Here goes nothing.
Hi there.
Ah, they had Whale. Okay. Of course, when I play my spider deck, that's the time I queue into Control Freljord. Aurelia Azir. Aurelia Azir. And I am not on Withering Whale, baby. This is a good curve, though. Deadbloom Wanderer is going to do a lot of work versus Blades and stuff. So we can play Jaw Hunters here. I'm going to play Slaughter Docs. I'm greedy. You can play Jaw Hunters there to, like, pressure them to be unable to develop, like, Aurelia. But Jaw Hunters doesn't answer Azir, so it kind of doesn't matter. Hot take, Maokai's the real boss monster for Deep. There's definitely a consideration to be made for that. So we've got Drag Dredgers and Deadbloom Wanderer. That can give us some good blocks. Greenglade Duo is very, very spooky. Deadbloom Wanderer is pretty good, I think. Because it's like, we can take a hit from Greenglade Duo. Duo is like typically not even in the modern builds of Aurelia Azir. It doesn't like get enough consistent value. And now we can just kind of offset some of the value to lifesteal from the Greenglade Duo because we can just block the Sand Soldier. And we'll see if their build, like how many Homecoming and how many like it's the 4-mana recall an enemy rally, Defiant Dance. Yeah, I hate Defiant Dance. That card is the reason that Aurelia Azir is so busted.
Spiraled out.
So they use the Shapestone to trade into the Deadbloom Wanderer. That opens them up to a little bit of Twisted Fate red cardness. Recall an enemy and rally? I want that card in all my deck. That's basically what it does. Yeah, I know. It doesn't rally. You Blade Dance, but generally speaking, it's pretty good.
I'm a people person.
Show them no weakness.
Oh, there's Aurelia.
Lady Luck is smiling. My name echoes through every rock.
Damn. It's a lot of stuff. We didn't draw Thorny Toad. We threw away our Piercing Darkness. We're just in pure defense mode. Oh, there's Thorny Toad. You're stomping with Mono Freljord? Nice. We get a follow from AMR Samsara. Thank you and welcome to the Knighthood, Samsara. We're almost there. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I know like playing like the Path of Champions can be pretty fun if you want to play more competitive. Like this is definitely the place to learn. You get Blade Surge.
We were born in the Thirstlands, and we will defend them until the end.
You're bluffing.
Oh, you love Noxus? Yeah, Noxus is, you have to play something like super aggressive. I think the best Noxus deck right now is probably Victor Riven. But I hear that Scion is on the uptick. A pretty good Noxus archetype. Have you ever heard of Turbo Deep? I know the redeem thing is over for the stream, but I can share the code if you never heard of it. I know that, like, Turbo Deep was a thing for a bit. So they valued keeping Azir alive over Aurelia. We'll see if that matters. I mean, now we're at the part of the thing where I play Nautilus and then get blown up by Defiant Dance. If I play Nautilus, I can't play Lure of the Depths. So I think I do Lure of the Depths first. Because Defiant Dance is just so devastating for me, right? Karma Failure is so good, the trick is running Lysandra and taking out Karma. Just run it like Field of Mina. They could have Homecoming. Ah, lead and follow. Okay. So lead and follow. Would they have played Defiant Dance earlier if they had it? Maybe. They replay the Azir. They still have mana open for Defiant Dance. I think we just have to just keep going wide. We finally got to get rid of the Sea Scarab because it's tossing all of our cards. Another Scarab. Cheap blocker, I guess. Yeah, the Scarab's going to trade no matter what. We might be able to hold our ground if they don't get, like, second Aurelia. If I Lure the Depths, then this actually goes down to 0. So on their turn, they go for Waking Sands. Oh, Piercing Darkness. I think we just have to go for Devourer of the Depths, right? Blossoming Blade. We've got to block everything to play around Shaped Stone. And if we play Nautilus, then Devourer of the Depths is 0 mana. Because if we Devour, we can't use Piercing Darkness. And if they have Devour the Defiant Dance, like if I Devour the Depths and I kill and I obliterate Azir, then they can still go Waking Sands. They still have the attack token, so they're still going to get an extra soldier off of Emperor's Dais. So if I play Nautilus and then they attack, that's 2 soldiers that need to be blocked, and then one of these needs to be blocked. So we would live with like 3 HP, because it'd be 3v4. But if they decide to go for Waking Sands, then we Devour the Depths. Because both plays lose to Defiant Dance. But this gives me a stronger out versus if they have to go wider to try to get go aggressive. Yeah, I think they have to develop almost all the time. I think you're right, Rune. This is a risky play because we're on the verge of losing, but this is the most optimal play. So then they go for Waking Sands, and then we go for Devourer of the Depths on Azir. Because it's less health. So their last 2 cards need to be Shaped Stone. Or Twin, actually. We haven't seen Twin yet. But if they had it, they would have saved Aurelia back in the day. Oh, they had Twin. Okay. Yeah, so it was more effective to go for Blossoming Blade. Does that matter? Yeah, it matters. Actually, no. Because they can't attack with everything, because they're getting 2 Sand Soldiers. Because if I eat the Blossoming Blade, then the Dune Keeper's attacking there regardless. It was the right play. Yeah, because of that hand. Specifically. Yeah, nothing. Close, close, close. Yeah, it was definitely the right play. And we're only off by 1 HP. Wonder if there's a block we could have taken down the road that was maybe a little bit better. It's been a thing since the last meta. It's been having like a consistent like 54-ish% win rate. It's just not popular. And this is where Riot wanted it. They wanted it to be strong, but they wanted it to not be popular.